Hello. Welcome back to Scrapping Scotland with me, the Scottish Scrapper. As always guys, you are very much welcome. Thank you for coming along, thank you for stopping by. If you've not already subscribed to the channel, then hit that subscribe button for much more videos. Today I'm going to be taking apart an electric hob. Now, if you've seen my video before on taking apart an induction hob, that was similar to this, but it was a glass top. Okay, so this one, as you can see, is not glass. So I'm going to take it apart, see if there's any difference, or see if it's just exactly the same underneath. The last one I got a lot of copper wire from, so I'm hoping that, you know, we get the same. But there's only one way to find out. As always guys, we tear it down and we see what we've got. Okay. Now this one is particularly manky. As you can see, it's very dirty. Okay, so whoever's put this into storage hasn't cleaned it first, but that's fine. We'll take it apart and hoping we get a bit of stainless steel, hoping we get some copper, but we'll see. Let's take it apart and find out. Thank you for joining me on the journey guys. So taking apart the knobs first, and as you can see how horrible it is. Grease City. Alright, now we just flip it over and we'll get to the screws from the back, because there's no screws, no access from the top plate, so we need to flip it over and see what we've got in the back. Just change angle a bit so you don't have to look at my ugly face and you can see what we're actually doing. Okay, that is the brackets off of it now. Now it looks like we've got some bolts. Hopefully taking them out, it'll release it. Alright guys, that's all the bolts out the back now. It's only 4. Just needed a little bit of loosening with the pliers, and then we could just hand unscrew them, or hand untighten them, whichever you want to say. So we'll now try and take the back of this off, and hopefully it reveals the goodies without any issue. We've got a little wedge to do that. Okay, just releasing the bit that the wires go into, as these are usually brass, so they're worthwhile removing. Obviously the screws in the top are steel, so you do need to separate that steel from the brass. It's a big steel plate, nothing to write home about. In with a steel shred. So we can see immediately under these plates there is no copper, which is obviously disappointing, as obviously the glass top one I'd done did have lots of copper. This one hasn't, but we're going to have to undo these bolts and see what's underneath this plate. Okay, it's just a piece of steel as well. Nope. Change our little drill bit for a flathead. This is our heat plate. Okay. As far as I can see so far, there's no copper, but this is really heavy. It's also magnetic, so it's steel. So let's see if we can get this plate off. See if there's anything underneath this. Alright guys, so other side of the plate, there's nothing that's like a ceramic. So there's 100% no copper in this induction hob, which I'm astonished at, to be honest with you. I actually thought there would have been, but that's fine. All it means is we won't take apart the rest of it really. We'll take off this top piece, we'll take our wires, and we'll just leave the rest of these where they are and scrap it all as one unit. So, in every river you can't find gold. Every piece of electronics you can't find copper, even if you're expecting it. So, here's what it is. A little disappointed though. So let's just get this top piece off and get the wires off. So the key thing about inside this unit is we'll have some switches, some silver contacts. So that's why we take this piece. Again, we'll remove all the wires. Not sure about the wires to see if they're all kind of bright copper coloured or if they're silver coloured. Let's check one or two. So it's definitely not silver. It's a really strange colour, the copper, it's really red. That's fine, I think we can strip that. Keep that to one side. Then as I say, this whole piece will now just go into shred. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. So as I say, if you find the induction hobs that are glass topped, get them. There is coils and coils of copper behind them. Check out my other video on induction hob to see that. On this one, it's just metal and ceramic. So yeah, take them for your shred metal, but don't expect to get copper out of it. You will get some silver contacts, as I said, some brass within that little kind of junction box. But apart from that, you get a few copper wires. Okay. Hope that one was quite informative, guys. If you think so, then hit that like button, share it out to your communities, and we'll see you on the next teardown on Scrapping Scotland. Thanks, man.